Just to remind you of that.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. So good to see you today. Oh my gosh, look at all your pretty faces. Who's excited for convention? You can turn your audio on and scream for a minute. Woo! Thank you. I'm so excited. I was gonna do the Zoom out on my back porch, but that's where all the convention products are. So that would be cheating. But we have them out there. You're going to love them. So I just wanted to gather us together for a little bit to chat about several things, mainly convention, but several things. Hi, everybody. I see you joining. Open up the chat if you don't mind. If you hover at the bottom, hi, Jet. Hi, Miss Denise. If you open up the chat over here on the side, I want you to tell me a couple things. First of all, if you do have a virtual ticket, will you let me know? Just say VT or yes or whatever. If you have a virtual ticket, I would love to know. I was trying to get an idea of how many of us have virtual tickets. Yay! So lots of us. So good. Hi, Jackie Lou. Hi, Emily Wallen. Hi, Miss Wendy. Hi, Angela. Who else do I see on here? Hi, Greta. And Dawn and Tara and Rebecca and Laura and Stephanie. How fun. I don't know who else I'm missing. I think there might be a second page. Let me go over and see. Who am I missing? Jackie Watkins, I see your name. Hi, Olivia and Liz and Wendy. Oh, so fun. Hey, Ginger. Hi, Melissa Stover. Hey, Abby. Hi, Melissa Crabtree. Who else did I miss? So good to see you guys. Okay, so let's chat. First of all, can we give a big old, huge, heartfelt thank you and just a really, maybe a long moment of pause, gratitude for Young Living, especially for those of us who got commission checks today. It never gets old, you guys. Commission check day brings a big old pool of tears to my eyes. I don't know what it means for you and your family, but for me and my family, it means a lot. It means that we can adopt a 7-year-old and I can stay home and I can send my daughter to college, and I can't even tell you how grateful I am. So if you didn't notice already, today is Commissions Day. So happy Commissions Day. I'm really, really, really thankful. And I know you are too. The second thing that I wanted to mention is I have felt this coming up in myself for a while. I feel like sometimes real life, you know how you get really excited about something and real life just smacks you down? Like, I've had a series of smackings, but it's not going to take away my enthusiasm for the fact that I feel like we are entering a new season of growth. I feel like what we have just come through with the quarantine and COVID, it has proven to me that what we have is so valuable. People want to be healthy now more than ever. They want to know how to support their immune system. They want to know how to work from home so that they can continue to have an income when the world shuts down. And we just have never, ever been in a position more ripe than we are now. And I don't know exactly what this means. I keep kind of brainstorming how I can help us do that. I really want to run for the next rank myself. I hit Crown Diamond back in November of 2018, and I have not hit Crown Diamond since. So my next immediate goal is to solidly get to Crown Diamond. I would love to know what your immediate goal is in Young Living next, because If I can gather together a group of people who are really motivated to run for this together, I am ready. I am ready to do whatever it takes. I am ready to do more Zoom calls, do more Zoom classes, drive to your house, whatever it takes to help us all get to this next level. And the thing of it is, I know sometimes we think to ourselves like, well, I just need a really strong builder under me. I just need somebody who's really committed. That would always be nice, but really, I think part of what we need is we just need to be motivating lots of people to enroll, empowering lots of people to do a little bit instead of looking for that 1 or 2 people to do a lot. And I'm just so excited about where we are. I just saw Mindy. I don't think I said hi to Mindy. And did I say hi to Dawn? I think I did. Hi. And there's Lori. Hi, Lori. And Lindsay. We've had more people join. Yay. Hi, Afton. So I feel like more than ever, I'm just so excited to help you reach your goals. I'm so excited to get to the next place. I'm so excited to continue to share what we have. I was talking to some friends today, and we were talking about people that we know that have been so amazingly blessed by Young Living and by the income opportunity and how the products have changed their life. And I know for some of us, because we've been doing it a while, it can sometimes lose it's like we forget, like, oh, that is amazing. But as I was thinking about other people's stories and how other people are so blessed, it made me so motivated. Now, here's what I will say. How many of you have been with me for more than a year? You've been in our group for more than a year. I love Jet. Jet, yes, we have been together, dear heart. We have been together. How many of you have been with me more than 2 years? Raise your hand, more than 2 years. More than 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what I want to tell you. Here's something, I had this epiphany. We've been together a long time. And I want you to think back to when you had been married for 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. You get to the point where everything that other person does just irritates the life out of you, right? You're like, why does he do that? Why does he breathe like that? Why does he make that noise when he eats his steak? Why does he, how many of you are guilty of that after your 3rd or 4th year of marriage? How many of you find, this is true for me, I'm only saying this because I know it's true for me. How many of you find that after you've been in something like this for a while, everything gets on your nerves? Why does she post that? Why we got to have them graphics? Why is nobody doing this? That is literally just the human part of all of us, right? So here's what I need to say to you from the bottom of my heart. This is what I had to learn in my marriage. What you make of any relationship, what you make of any group, does not depend on the other person. Does not depend on how they do whatever they do. What you make of this relationship that we have together, that we have as a sisterhood, that you have with your downline, with your upline, with your crossline, guess who that is up to? That is up to you. Yes, Mindy, she's going, it's me. It's up to me. And let me tell you something really powerful. You know how you change a relationship when it starts to go a little bit south, when you start to pick it apart and you start to find a lot of fault with it and you start to go, well, I wish whatever. Yes, Lindsay. You change the way you look at it and see it. You change your thoughts about it, right? So I really want us to really think about that. I want us to think about it as we go into this. Because the other thing that's so true, this is going to be a mic drop. So I want you to lean in. I want you to lean in good. The people that you bring in to this family will do what you do. So if you moan and complain and pick it apart and it's not great and I don't like this and I don't like that, that's what your people will do. And eventually they'll pick you apart. But if they see you really dig deep and find gratitude and find a way to look at things and appreciate what you have and all of that, that's what your people will do. Because listen, you know this is true with your kids, right? How many times have one of your kids been in a bad place or been complaining or whatever, and you go, ooh, that kind of sounds like me. And what I realized is that the past couple of years, maybe not the past couple of years, but for sure the past year, since I have been in the process of like trying to figure my life out through adoption, I haven't really grown any in Young Living. So guess what has happened to a bunch of people in my group? They really haven't grown either. And so what I want to challenge myself and what I want to challenge you to do is we have to step up and do the thing that we think everybody else should do. Oh, my team should start enrolling. No, you should start enrolling. Oh, my team should blah, 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 blah. Whatever you say, fill in that gap. That's what you should do. And I am preaching to myself. So I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I am not perfectly willing to do myself still after 5.5 years of doing this. And I make that commitment to you. I am all in. Like Flynn. I have never been more all in than I am right now. This has never meant more to me. I've never been more thankful for Young Living in my own life. I've never been more thankful for the income opportunity. So I want for you to do some soul searching and ask yourself, like, what is it that in your mind you want to say to whoever? Cross line, down line, up line. That's what you should do. And when we all do that, and when we all take our responsibility for what we do, then people get inspired and they kind of come alongside us and they follow along. So I want to, first of all, just, apologize and say, I've had a rough year and I've been hanging on by a thread sometimes. How many of you have had a rough year? We all go through them. There's nothing wrong with that. But I am so ready for this next level of freedom. How many of you during this quarantine, during this pandemic, how many of you are so thankful for the freedom that Young Living has given you? Any way that it's given you freedom. Freedom in your health, freedom with time, freedom in money, freedom in not being full of fear. Yes, I'm so grateful for the freedom in all the different ways that we experience it here. I'm so, so grateful for it. So I want to give you that pep talk because I have some ideas up my sleeve, and I just want to tell you that I'm getting ready to up-level my game, and I hope you're getting ready to up-level yours. And by that, I just mean really showing up, really telling our stories, helping people get on board, not stopping until everybody that we love. How many of you would love that everybody that you love could experience what you're experiencing? Either the blessing of the product or the blessing of the community or the blessing of the business. I know I have so many people. I'm like, I want you here with me. And I just feel like we're at this point where it would be really easy right now to just kind of float through summer, scoot, just like get by. I don't want to do that because I want this fall to be the most exciting time we've ever had in our business. And it will be that way if we set it up now. It will be that way if we sow the seed now, right? So are you willing? Are you willing to sow the seed? Are you willing to take responsibility? Are you willing to do the hard work? Are you willing to enroll? Are you willing to be uncomfortable? Are you willing to do it? And once you say, yes, I'm in, I'm all in, then the people that are around you, it will feel contagious. So I'm really excited about moving forward. I'm so excited about the future. I'm so grateful to be here doing this. Now, let's talk about convention. Oh my gosh. How many of you have been to convention? Oh, we got a handful on here. I'm really, really sad that we don't get to be there in person, but I'm also really, really excited that so many of us are going to experience it in a different way than we ever have. So we have more people that are actually going to get to experience it, although we're not going to be in person together. So I wanted to give you a heads up for tomorrow, because we need all hands on deck tomorrow. We need all of you, as much as possible, really participating in all the convention stuff tomorrow in the sisterhood. We have so much fun stuff planned for you. We met today for 2 or 3 hours and did some really fun stuff, and we're so excited to share it with you. So we just need you to get a good night's sleep, drink your Zing, drink your Ningxia, use all of your sleepy oils so that when you wake up in the morning, you are ready. The way it's going to go tomorrow is the only day. Convention lasts for 3 days, but tomorrow is the only day that we're going to be live streaming and doing a ton of posting, because tomorrow is when all of the products release. So in the morning, here's what you have to look forward to. In the morning at 8 o'clock, we are going to do our first post, and we're going to post about bingo. So did everybody see the bingo in the post today? So this bingo card, you can either just use it on your phone and take a screenshot of it. When we post about it tomorrow, we will tell you how to do it if you're going to do it all, from your phone. Yes, Eastern time. So this is what we're going to use to do our convention giveaways. So you can print it off, you can do it, screenshot it on your phone or whatever you want to do. But this is going to be a fun way that we can keep everybody kind of involved. So we're going to post this in the morning, talk about how to use it. I'm going to go live and talk about, what the day holds, and talk about the bingo game and get everybody excited. And then around 11:45, we are going to kind of come on with a little teaser, a little live video teaser, and we are going to make our Ningxia snow cones, and we're going to get ready for convention. The live stream starts at noon Eastern. So after we make our Ningxias, we're going to then come back on live just a few minutes before noon, so that when the live stream starts, we will be able to shoot a little bit of live video from it into the sisterhood. So this will all be in the sisterhood. You don't have to join a special group or anything like that. So as soon as it starts, we will shoot some of the live video so everybody can hear from Jared. We will try to go live a little bit while Mary is talking so everybody can hear from her. And then that opening session is supposed to last 2 hours, and the products are supposed to be released somewhere in there. So I'm guessing the product release will start around 12:45 or 1. We have all the convention graphics and all of that we have ready to post in the sisterhood, and we will kind of do those every 5-10 minutes or something like that. We'll make sure that we put it all in a unit so you can keep it all together. And then so all the products will go at 2. When that is supposed to be done, I'm going to go live again. We're going to show you all the products live. So you'll be able to see them live. I have them here at the house. And then Kelly's going to finish us off. She's making lavender chocolate chip ice cream. So we'll talk about our farm experience, and we'll kind of finish off with lavender chocolate chip ice cream. And we'll have all the posts by then, you know, loaded into the sisterhood. So at 2 p.m., make sure that you're there for that live, because you will have heard about all the products, but then you'll actually be able to see them in real life. So that's kind of our plan for tomorrow. It's going to be such a fun day. We have lots of giveaways. I think, you know, having the bingo, we didn't even really realize Myra was doing a bingo too. We just saw this circulating around and thought it would be a fun way to do it. But there's things on here, you know, like stuff that they can do while they're watching. We're going to leave the bingo game open until next Monday night. So tomorrow, if you have a virtual ticket, you will be able to buy the products tomorrow. If you don't have a virtual ticket, you can't buy till Monday. So we're going to leave the bingo and all the giveaways open until Monday night so that everybody has a chance to fill in the whole thing. There's a thing on here about purchasing 100 PV purchase or more. There's one for a 300 PV order for convention products. So we want to leave the bingo open until everybody has a chance to get their products. So it's going to be a really fun day. We couldn't have a large gathering this year, so some of our leaders are just coming to my house, and we're going to try to make it fun for you in the sisterhood, give everybody a little glimpse of what's happening, show the live products, and all of that. So that's kind of what we have planned for you. I think it's going to be such a fun day, but really it will be as fun as you make it. So jump on the live videos with us if you can. Get your people involved, tag your people, and even just you liking and commenting the post tomorrow will really help. The algorithm will help other people to see it. So Lori, are there incentives for getting people to enroll during convention? Did we put that on here? I think it's on our, yeah, it is on our bingo, but there's nothing like, there's no special incentive other than you'll fill in a square of your bingo. It is going to be fun, Chantel. That's so awesome. Hi, Dawn. I just noticed you joined us. Who else is here? Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Anybody brave enough to unmute yourself and just tell us how you're doing? Were the bingo prizes announced? No, the bingo prizes will be, we will have that tomorrow. They were not announced on the post tonight. We'll have that ready for you tomorrow, though. We're going to be giving away some bundles, some of the convention bundles, basically. And also, remember, I'm doing a $100 product credit to somebody who watches this Zoom. So either watching it live and then you go comment on, you'll see the bingo thing in the sisterhood. That's probably how you found this link. So make sure after this you go comment on there. I also ask for you to share commissions because today is commissions day. You guys, so many people end up doing this as a business because they see you post your commission. Did you know that there are a lot of people who feel like, well, I'm sure all they make is enough to buy a Starbucks. That's what people think. And when they see your income, whether it's $100 or $50 or $200 or $5,000, people go, what? I didn't know you could make real money doing this. And so make sure that you comment with your commissions if you feel like you want to. It is going to be fun, Miss Liz. You're so welcome, Tara. Can people who do not have tickets join us? Darla asked. Hi, Darla. People who don't have tickets, yes, can watch everything we do in the sisterhood. They can participate in the bingo. They just won't be able to watch the whole thing like those of us who have tickets, and they won't be able to order early. Melissa, an accountant I visited was shocked this year and apologized for his attitude for your income. That's so awesome. That is awesome. I know. When I was buying my car last year, you guys, I submitted my income and I got a phone call back from the car dealership. And the guy was like, I don't mean to be like disrespectful or strange, but exactly what is it that you do? I'm like, yep, it's kind of weird. Okay, I don't see any questions. I'm really, really thankful that you guys can join us. I can't wait till tomorrow. I feel like it's like 'twas the night before convention. Is that possible? That's kind of how I feel. Maybe not quite as excited as the night before I would leave for Utah, but pretty darn excited. And when you see the products, you're going to just die. They're so good. Young Living really listens to us. And I think you're really going to be happy with it. You're going to enjoy it. It's great stuff that you can share with your friends and family and all of that. I'm going to ask you guys who are on here as we close. We are really, really committed to you and really, really committed to making our groups as good as we can. When we switched over in the sisterhood to the current way that we're posting, we got some negative feedback because people want to be able to just ask questions in the sisterhood. I think they felt like it was like, first of all, certain posts they weren't seeing. And then some people would say, I see too many posts. We just have gotten a lot of feedback. I'm really contemplating taking the month of July off from our posting schedule and just opening it back up, doing some live videos, doing some Zoom calls, not having like super scheduled content, letting people ask what they want when they want. I'm thinking of trying that again. That's the way we had it, for the most part before. And I kind of love the way we do it because, first of all, it's really organized and it's really beautiful. And we do have a place every month where people can answer questions. But I would love your feedback. You can say what you can give some feedback in the chat. You can send me feedback directly. I really would love your feedback. I would love to hear what you think is working, what you think is not working. What I will say is our group, most of you have been in our group, a year, 2 years, 3 years. The content in the sisterhood is not so much for you, it's for all your new people. So as you're giving feedback, I want you to think about what it's like to be a brand new person coming in and how are we serving them and can we do it better? How can we do it better? So I really am interested in your feedback. And so I would love to know what you think. Like I said, we've had some negative feedback. I think sometimes just change is hard too. So, when we first changed it over, I think people had a hard time with the change. So like I said, I don't think I have a corner on knowing what is best for the group, but I do really want to listen. And here's the other thought that I had is this is where your creativity and your suggestions will really help. Maybe we have a day a month, a week a month where people can do whatever. Or maybe we I've done live Q&A before. I think that's what most people who have complaints with it are complaining, that they don't feel like they can get all their questions answered. Yes, Alyssa, I love that. People have said that, like, what if we did live Q&A? So that's interesting. Afton, she says, I'm in the sisterhood a lot less with the change and I'm not sure why. See, that's good to know and to try to figure out, like, is there something that we can change? So any of your suggestions like that, I want you to think about how it serves your people. And I want you to think about what the experience is like for someone coming in. Does it serve them? I mean, the other thing that I do believe is I do believe that as a team gets bigger and ages, like our team has, it has a tendency to splinter off because there's so many little groups. So there's lots of groups here, you know, there's lots of different groups. And I want to find a way to restore more unity to our group. So I'm thinking, you know, weekly Zoom call. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide how I can best serve you. I want to provide what you need. And so I really do appreciate your feedback. You will not hurt my feelings, trust me. I think the question post is a good idea, but it gets lost. We've had a lot of people say that, Liz, that they're like, oh, I don't even know, where do I find that post? Yeah, I think a lot of people have had that. It's hard for newbies not to get overwhelmed. Yes, it is. The other thing that is, if we did weekly Zoom calls or, you know, in the sisterhood, now I'm not talking about just the business group, I'm talking about the sisterhood. We could split it up. Like we could do new member calls the first, you know, day of 1 week. And then we could do topics, or we could do how to figure out the virtual office. Like we could do all kinds of different topics led by different people, not necessarily just me. But I'm just wondering if something like that would be a way to, you know, help people more. I think the units give us more information than all the questions we had before. That's awesome, Beth. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, or it takes several days for people to get their questions answered. Yes, Abby. I think Facebook isn't showing everything. Yep. The videos would be great, especially if they're recorded. So good. New member calls would be great. I love the interviews too, Mary. Aren't y'all loving the interviews, learning new things about the oils that brought people change? I love that too. Yes, Emily, how to use virtual office. That's probably helpful to everybody. We've had more people join. Hi, Katie. Hi, who did I just see? Hi, Christina. Hi, Julie. So any ideas that you have for how you want to change the group, structure the group, content for the group, we are open to making it the best we can be. Have you updated the 101 video in the welcome post? I can't remember. I think that's probably a year old, Ginger. We probably would stand for a new one. Every time, listen, y'all, every time I look at an old video, and Melissa said this, I've heard her say this a couple times, and she said this in one of her videos, that she went to the Young Living Convention and it looked like people were just younger and healthier. So if you look at videos that I did 4 years ago, it looks like I'm reverse aging. So just out of sheer vanity, I like updating those because I'm like, oh my word. So yes, I'm always looking to update the ones that have gotten a little aged. More ideas for make and take classes or ways to use oils. Good. I love interviews. Yes, we could put the 101 webinar in there. That would be helpful. Let's do that, Angela. We could even add that to, our welcome post. I'm trying to think wherever else we should put it, but yes, that's a great idea. I think new members seeing you personally in video once a week would be good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you. Oh, that's Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. I've tried to be more intentional with going to the sisterhood and comment. Thank you, Greta. Yeah, really, you guys. The group is what you make it. This really is true. It is what you make it. I mean, I have gotten so frustrated in the last 6 months that I've thought about archiving the sisterhood, like, because you can't please everybody. So it feels like whatever we do, you know, we can't please everybody. So I've like, heck, maybe we should just archive it, let people just go in there and search. There's a ton of stuff in there, but I don't really want to do that. I really want to continue to speak to people. I want it to be an active group, but it is only as good as the sum of us. I can't make it awesome myself. So I so appreciate your help there. I so appreciate your interaction there. it is for sure nothing that anybody provides. I think of all the stuff that Myra and Alyssa provide for me, they don't have to do that, or Darlene. It's all a gift. And so I think we just all need to realize, like, if we want this to be a place where our people find connection and interaction and good teaching, we have to make it that way. Will this Zoom be shown anywhere else? It will be posted, Beth. The replay will be posted just right into the post where you found it. And hopefully within an hour or so, Zoom has been pretty good as of late getting the replays up. So maybe Angela, will you help me look for it too? Like when the replay comes up, if I don't see it first. Okay. If you aren't on Facebook a lot, you miss a lot because Facebook doesn't show you. Yes. The more you pop in and comment, the more things you see. So good. All right, thank you guys. Okay, well, I'm really excited. I can't wait for you to see the new products tomorrow. I think you're gonna love them. They're gonna really serve you and your team. I'm really thankful for you. Mary says, by the way, thank you for that online class you did. Yay, we need to do those more often, Mary. That was so awesome. We got a lot of enrollments from that class, and it was just a fun, bring everybody together. That one was a fun one. All right, good job. Okay, thank you, you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. We'll start posting around 8 a.m. We'll get everybody started on their bingo. So if you can be around to help answer questions, you know, to just help facilitate everybody having a fun time, that would be so awesome. We really, really appreciate your help, and so happy to see all your faces. I wish I could virtually hug you. I am not good at social distancing at all. It's the worst. Everybody that I see, I think I told you guys this, but the first time I went back to my gym, I kept saying, don't bear hug anybody, don't bear hug anybody, don't bear hug anybody. What did I do? First person I saw, bear hug. So I know. Alyssa says it is the worst. Yes. So lots of hugs to you. And I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy convention!